Fine.
All right, so we're here today with Terry. Terry joined our group here how many weeks ago?
Oh, probably about 6 weeks.
Okay, so it's been about
7 weeks, something like that.
All right, 6-7 weeks, and I wanted to shoot another video. I haven't updated our videos in a little bit, so I wanted to share kind of our team model here at EXP, and for the people that are considering making a move and coming and maybe joining a team. I want to share your experience, because I always find, your first month is where you learn the most, and where your eyes get so open to, what you were missing.
Yep.
How long have you had your license?
About 1.5 years.
Okay, so 1.5 years. How many transactions do you think you did?
Probably 5.
Okay, all right. So you joined our team here. What specifically, we had met once or twice prior. What specifically, triggered you to say, you know what, I have to do this?
Well, the EXP background itself, just the way the whole model works, and your team, as all the systems you have in place, and you really know what's going on and what needs to be set in place.
Right. Right, I've always
for us to be successful, and the leads.
Right, yeah, there's lead opportunities, and,
Yeah.
and we'll get into a little bit of that as well. So I guess the first thing that I want to hear your opinion. You've been here, a little over, between a month and 2 months. How do you feel the training was for your first year in the business versus or 1.5 years? And you came from 2 different brokerages,
Yes,
and you were not on a team and then on a team. So compared to both those places you were and the team you were on, how's our training compared to those?
First off, they didn't have training.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, your training is wonderful. Okay. Oh my God, the past 2 places I was, there seriously was no training. It was training on your own if you wanted to take the classes.
Right.
But no one followed up with you to make sure you were doing what was taught in the class correctly.
Right. Right.
And the training with you is wonderful. I have you every day to answer my questions, and it's just great. Right.
Right. So for those who don't know, we have multiple different training sources that we provide here. Specifically, we use National Association of Expert Advisors. We have their whole training regimen on their whole training program on how to become a certified home buying advisor, certified home selling advisor, along with all of the tools that we get here at EXP that are included for our agents and our team members. So now you're learning what I say, in my opinion, is, some of the right ways to sell homes.
Yes.
And using the right systems. You sold, those homes prior. And, what do you say about the systems we have compared to what you even had, or if you didn't have anything?
Oh, they don't compare.
Yeah.
They don't compare. The systems we have are tremendous. They with lead follow-up and lead generation, and just, they're great. Okay.
All right. So what we have here is that we have a top of the line CRM for agents that join our group. Even at EXP, if you're not on our team, that we have a CRM for you as well. My team, we operate on a CRM that controls everything down to all the leads that we have had in the past that you can call, use a dialer, reaching out to several leads. I kind of tell everybody that before you joined us, your biggest problem was, where do you get a lead?
Right.
And
yeah,
now what's
and that's
now,
so true.
Now what's the biggest problem?
The biggest problem, there's too many leads.
Right.
Now there's never too many leads, but
but following up, right? And now
up.
You're having so many conversations. It's like, wait, what do I do?
I never talked to so many people in the 1.5 months that I've been here, in the whole 1.5 years that I've been an agent. Yeah. I've talked to more people since I've been here.
Yep.
In the whole 1.5 years prior.
Which is great, and that's where opportunity lies, because opportunity is available when you're chasing that one buyer.
Yeah,
that's not an opportunity.
No,
right? When you get one lead every week, or what typically happens is another. A lot of teams are operating incorrectly, and they'll give you one lead, or maybe they don't feel like dealing with a buyer, so they'll give you a buyer, and that buyer never buys, and but that's the only thing you have here. You're going to learn how to consistently follow up. and we have so many tools for you to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
So going to the leads itself, for people out there that are saying, well, do you really have leads? What's your answer?
Yes, we really have leads.
Yeah.
We really have leads. There's a live agent hotline. They call in over the phone. There's leads that come through. We get texts every day, and we get at least, I'd say, 3 to 6
right?
or 7 leads a day.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of lead
through.
opportunity, and that's part of, if you're not on a team out there or are looking for lead generation, you can call me and I'll be able to tell you, what we do to generate leads. We have leads coming from all sorts of sources, Zillow, Realtor.com, our signs that are in the ground. We have an 800 number, and all the internet sites as well where we're advertised. And those leads go to you. Do you see yourself competing with me as an agent?
Oh, no.
Right, a lot of team leaders, that's an issue. So,
okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know.
Right?
They're also agents. They are competing with their agents.
Right.
Yeah.
But you don't.
No, not at
you
all.
feel that way?
Oh no, I feel you want to see us succeed.
Right. And I'm focused on. My main focus is the listing side of the business versus the buy side. So I don't really compete when those buyer leads come in.
Yeah.
And it's funny because our phone just went off and she had to miss a hotline lead because we're sitting here doing this interview. But yeah, I mean, even you got a lead yesterday, right? And and now that was a hotline lead, and that turns into now a listing lead, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna both go close that together,
yes.
and we'll share in all the commissions and everything,
and then sell them a house.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so it'll kind of be like a double bubble for you.
Yeah.
So with that, I guess you got the leads, you got now the training. For people out there who are considering a move or are frustrated, right? They did 6 deals, they did 3 deals, they did 10 deals, whatever it is, and they just don't know where the next deal is, and they're looking at a team, and maybe wondering, is it worth the split? What's your opinion on compared to where you were, right? Should somebody pay a split to be on a team?
Oh, definitely. I mean, 100% of nothing is nothing. So you can be on 100% split, but if you're not getting the leads and making the sales, you're making nothing. So the split's irrelevant. I mean, you're just going to make money just from the leads that come in.
Yep. So, and then having the systems to follow up properly.
And having the systems, Yeah,
that's the biggest thing to me here. So if you're watching this, and you have questions about how to grow your business, or if we're looking for people. Reach out to us. There'll be info at the bottom of the email or at the bottom of the videos to learn a little bit more about us. And, what would you say to anybody who's out there saying, should I join a team? Or, is Matt's team, is it really what it says it is? Do they really have systems and leads and all that stuff? What would you say to somebody?
Yeah. Well, Matt's team really is a team, a good team. I wouldn't join just any team. I would join Matt's team. Truly, I came from a team, and it operated nothing like Matt does, nothing at all. And
I tell everybody, when I wanted to build a team, I looked to the people that were operating properly. I did not want to do it, and just kind of guess my way through it. And a lot of teams operate, very poorly up front. So I'm glad you took the time out to help us with, educating the public, and great job on doing better and better every week.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully we'll be here in 6 months, and you'll have a bunch of transactions to brag about.
Yes.
You already got how many contracts? One contract executed?
One contract, yes.
And then you got an offer going out?
Yes.
Yep. And maybe now we got a listing opportunity and a buyer opportunity today.
Right.
So which is great in 6 weeks. Most people don't do that in a quarter. So
no.
So that's great. Thanks for your time, and everybody reach out if you have questions.
Hi.